everyone, John here from the Four Brewers podcast, and I'm back with another beer. Today we are drinking a beer out of Placentia, California from Stereo Brewing Company, which is a new brewery to the YouTubes for Four Brewers. This is Wall of Sound Oatmeal Stout. This beer got its name from the sound system that the Grateful Dead would tour with. Stereo Brewing, they've been around since 2016. They made a big splash actually at GABF with this beer specifically. They got 2 medals at GABF. One in 2017, they got a gold for this beer. And in 2018, they got a bronze, and they put that on the can, which I would too if I got that. So that's pretty rad. We had Rick Smets on the show from Stereo Brewing. He's a brewer over at Stereo Brewing. And we had this beer on Four Brewers when he was on the show, and it was really, really good. I'm a big fan of oatmeal stouts and oatmeal beers in general. This is 5.6% alcohol by volume, which is pretty fantastic. Like low ABV crushable beers that are packed full of flavor, and especially like a stout being that low, that's awesome. So let's open this up and check it out. All right, so that's looking pretty fantastic in the glass. That's a very, very dark brown. It's black. Yeah, it's pretty much black. Got a nice tan head on there. I love seeing tan heads on stouts. Very, very pretty beer. Looks awesome. So let's see what it smells like. All right, so this beer smells pretty amazing. It's got a big chocolate presence, dusty cocoa character. The roast on it, I think, is perfect for what it is for an oatmeal stout, because you don't want like a big, like robust aroma or like some big acrid, burnt aromas coming through on the nose on a beer like this, especially 5.6%. You assume it's going to be approachable and kind of drinkable, and just everything's balanced in its own way, and that's what this is. The roast kind of comes off, I think, like the first thing that came to mind, because you pick up a little bit of sweetness in there too on the aroma. Is like a s'more. Like if you take a marshmallow and roast it over a fire and you kind of burn the edges a little bit, that's kind of what it smells like with the chocolate. So malt character comes through quite a bit. I could actually say this smells kind of like a s'more. You know what I mean? You got like the malt character with the graham cracker, and then like the burnt marshmallow and the chocolate. It smells really, really good. It's making my mouth water smelling this beer. It's awesome. So let's see what it tastes like. That is fantastic. Man, that's a good beer. Oh, that's good. It's refreshingly good. Like super, super creamy mouthfeel. Prickly carbonation on the back end. Finishes pretty dry. The chocolate flavors come through on the chocolate comes through on the flavor as well. It's not too rich. It's not bold. It's not too bitter or too acrid roasty. Again, the flavor on this is pretty much like the aroma. Everything is like balanced and very, very well put together. You do get a bit of a lingering bitterness in the background, like after it sits for a while, but it's a stout. You're going to get some amount of bitterness to it, and it's really nice in this. It's got a nice residual sweetness too. Yeah, you get like residual like sugars in there too, but also you get some of the malt character coming through, like with the roasted malts. Again, and I'm not talking about like the actual roasty kind of like burnt or like smoky kind of flavor you might get, but like the actual, the caramel character and whatnot from like the lighter kilned malts. It's very, very well done. It's one of those beers that you just drink it and you don't really think about it. You know it's good and you just enjoy it, and you're not really fighting anything on it. And that's why I like it so much. And I remember really liking this on the show too. So it's no surprise they won 2 medals back to back at GABF because it's a fantastic beer. So it's in cans now, which is pretty dope. I don't know if it's out for distribution. I would assume it is. But if you're in the Orange County area, Placentia is right by Anaheim, stop by the brewery and pick some up, because it's a fantastic beer. And like everything they make is pretty much spot on. It's really clean beers. Rick really knows what he's doing over there. And this is really worth checking out if you like stouts, especially lower ABV stouts, because, the more the merrier. So Thanks for watching another video. Thanks, Rick and Amanda, for the beer. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.